Hey everybody, how you doing today? I am excited to be this track. Is amazing. This track has been absolutely amazing. I have been fully because yeah, we've put a lot of work into it. And I think yeah, after the first week, it was after what we did last week, I'm really excited, and I think we, yeah, off today. Who do we have here? Bumbler, Moz. Song makes me. Oh, Ballad of the Wind. I am cutting out. Oh yeah, when I'm leaning forward, I'm cutting out. Yeah. I got to get used to new microphone here. So cutting out every few. I'm assuming it's the microphone whenever I'm leaning forward. I'm assuming that's what's going on here. Also, let me adjust those. Actually, no. I think that good enough for doing. But yeah, it probably was just from leaning forward. So I just need to. It's just new microphone takes a little time to get used to. The other microphone, I could go anywhere and it would hear me. But that's the problem because it could also hear my fans. I don't know if the fans are picking up. Are they? Kind of, but not really. No, the fans really aren't picking up that bad at all. New mic, mic who dis? So it's not a new mic. It's actually one of the first mics I've owned. I had this mic before I had the one that I've been using. It's just the more I've looked into things, the more I've realized, yeah, you know what? This is really a better mic for. But yeah, new to you guys. As I was saying on Monday, I actually think this mic is potentially I don't know. I got it. It was a hand-me-down mic. Also, I'm getting way too loud here. Hold on, I gotta adjust some. And yeah, I still need a good pop filter for it, but that's not coming for 3 weeks because yeah, Amazon delays. Filter, just my compressor. I don't know why I had that ratio on 10-1. Take it down to 4-1. I don't know why I never added limiters to my my chain here. And there we go. Okay, there. Now I won't go loud and crazy anymore. Anyway, thanks for letting me deal with that. Just hope this is going to work on this side. I might have to actually change it over to the other side from you. I'm on this side of my desk. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let me know if the mic does start cutting out. But I think it'll be okay. At this distance, it's hard to just trying to look at my meter. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Just so long as I don't. Anyway, sorry about that. You guys know how I am when it comes to logistics, tech, and all that. Hey, you know what I think we should do? I think we should get into it. Let's get into this song and see what we can do here. Where's the button? There's the button. Kind of cutting out, but it's mostly sudden movements where it's bad. Yeah, exactly. It's different because like in regular stream, when I'm here, it can be right here, and I'm here, and it's fine. And if I'm going to look into the camera's over here, which is where the microphone is. Now, when the camera's over here, a little different. As far as this arm will reach, maybe I just need to extend the microphone out here. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. It's just going to take some getting used to. Anyway, enough technicalities. Let's get into some. No, not here. That's why I can't hear. I'm on double bass. Still hasn't fully loaded up. Oh no. It's funny, it's not a gradual kind. It's a very sharp. Huh. That's really interesting. I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. Is it when I'm leaning away from it, or just happening every now and then? Because if there's a problem with the mic, I don't know. Anyway, let's just focus on music here. I should have played this through before starting the stream so that I could give it a chance to open everything up. Because it's going to sound a little odd at first as the samples start to load. So notice how it's cutting off. Okay, I think they're coming on. Okay, I think they're all pretty well loaded. So let's hear it from the beginning, see what we did the last 2 weeks, and then okay. All right, so 2 things. One, man, that's good. Not to brag, but I'm really proud of what we got so far. Second, I found out the issue with the microphone. I was messing around with some settings over the weekend and was playing around with a noise gate. And what a noise gate is, let me just show you on here. If I add a little bit of a teachable moment here. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's add audio, and let's have the input be input 1. That should be me. Okay, yeah. So you can see it as I'm talking. You can see the meter go. So so I can record something here, or actually, let's go ahead and I should be able to just. So I'll add the. Dynamics, noise gate there. So what noise gate is when you are below a certain threshold, it will shut the door and stop allowing music in. So let's move this threshold down here. You can see open and close here. For some reason, it's not working right. Because if I move the threshold down enough, it should close. I don't know. Maybe I have to be recording. Nope. Well, I was going to show you, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. That's really odd. Let's put a noise gate on the audio. Anyway, Long story short, I had a noise gate on OBS and it was cutting the sound out. That's why it was doing what it was doing. Really weird why I couldn't get it to work here, but I haven't used a noise gate in Logic for a while, and they've updated Logic, so I'm not familiar with the new noise gate. I'm sure there's something stupid that I was doing wrong, but oh well. All right. The point is, we solved the problem. All right, now we are moving on to this section over here. Which I think is really neat. I really like the way that one turned out. But I don't think I want all those instruments playing all the time right there. I don't want the violin to play here. Hold on. What about the flute? Yeah, what happens if we just play the flute in that part right there? Or maybe we just take the violins out of that part. Let's see. Maybe. And then we bring him in. Maybe, I don't know. We'll play with that in a little bit. For now, let's get the brass in here. Let's get the brass in. Let's see, how do I want to do this? So I'm thinking I'm going to do something like a. Let's see, where did? Oh, first of all, let's get our keyboard up. Totally forgot to get the keyboard up. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Put it. There we go. Okay. All right. So. Okay, so that's what it was, or that's what the melody is. So, what's our chords here? On the cello. Sorry if I seem a little scattered right now. I'm just trying to remember exactly where I was going with this. I didn't have a chance to really go through it before the stream. Are there two notes down there? Oh, that got cut off from the last one. Okay, that's... Is it playing the cello there? There we go. Wait, did it go at the beginning? It went from the beginning. That's not what we wanted. I want to go right here. Okay. F, C, A. B flat, F, and A. Okay, so it went. So okay, so it was okay. So for the brass, now that I've established what the chords are again, let's see. Let's get our trumpet. There we go. So. So something like. Let's just play around with this. I'm going to be a lot of experimentation right now. Just as a heads up. Do something like that. Let's see how that sounds. That's a little squealy, but where does this trumpet end off? Wait, I wasn't recording? Oops. Okay, let's actually try recording that. Okay. So I messed up at one point through there. Yeah, these two, they were supposed to be down there. Okay, so now let's bring in the second trumpet. Let's hold on. Let's. What if we did that? That I like. Let's actually track that one. Kind of messed that one up. I keep slowing that down in my head, but we're not slowing it down yet. Okay, so let's take that, and it's weird. I'm trying to work on the keyboard, and my microphone is between me and the keyboard. So looking down at the keyboard, I can't see my keys as easily as I used to. I might actually have to. You know what? It would make sense to move the microphone to the other side of the desk for music streams. It's a little bit more set up, but yeah, I think from now on, I'm going to actually move my microphone over here for music streams, because having it right here, there are multiple complications for this. So yeah, this boy's moving to the other end of the desk for music streams from now on. Okay, where was I? Right. Take you guys, move you down for a nice big trumpet section. We have 4 trumpets. Wait a minute. No, it's this one I need to move up. Yeah, because we basically recorded the second trumpets. We need to move up the first trumpets. So, now, some of these might be a little... No, I don't think they will be. Okay, let's just listen to our trumpets, see what we got here. Get rid of that mistake. That means that mistake is also down here. Yes, right there. Okay. Oh, no. Just the one note. Oh. I actually deleted the right note, or I deleted the wrong note and kept the right note. No. I deleted... You know what I'm trying to say. Okay. These right here, they're a little weak. Let's strengthen them just a bit. Okay, and then with everything else, how's that sound? And we're going to slow that down just a little bit there at the end. It sounds squealy right now, but once we add our trombones and tuba, it's going to help balance that out. We may pull those trumpets back a little bit more. I think we might actually use some automation and pull those trumpets back because it's a little overpowering. This is supposed to take a step back. It's supposed to be a little bit gentler than what came before it. So we are definitely going to have to pull those back just a bit. But let's actually get the parts written first, and then we can worry about the dynamics of the piece, or of the section, I should say. So... Might actually just be able to take the trumpets did there and copy that down. So the tuba, we're not going to be able to do that. There. And then for the tuba, let's just record you in. Let's see. Let's see, where do we have... so you are that low. Okay. I don't think I'm going to walk... Let's try it. We'll try walking it up like that, and we'll see what it sounds like. Okay. No, there's something about that I don't like. Let's listen to just the brass section here. Let's take a look at all four of these, see where we're at. Okay, let's actually redo the trombone and the tuba. let's start with the trombone. Yeah, I don't like it. Because you were up there. Oh, that's a trumpet. No wonder why it sounds so bad. Okay. Try that again. No, what did I just do? It's so hard to see over this microphone. I know that was wrong. Okay. So we messed up you, because you're supposed to be that note. Easily correctable. Okay. Now, we're just going to add our horn in. And what was the horn doing here? I think we're going to keep the horn. We're going to have the horn kind of a combination of what the second trumpets are doing and what the trombone and tuba is doing. Let's go up to the horn. I don't think we need. I think we just need one horn for the horn. That horn, that French horn is not very loud. I think we need to take it a little louder. Nice, much nicer. Do we have a? Did we put a reverb? Yeah, we did put a reverb on that. Okay. Let's see what it sounds like with everything else. Now, I'm going to guess this is going to sound a little too powerful, as I said before. We can bring that back. Now that we brought the French horn up, it's too powerful in this part. No, that's not bad. What happens if we take these first trumpets away? Because it's just a little too much. See, that sounds better, doesn't it? Yes. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I am going to... So we're going to get rid of this trombone part. I'm going to take this trumpet one part. I'm going to bring it down here. I am so close to this microphone right now. Oh, I need to move this microphone, guys. Okay, we're going to bring that part down to the trombone, and then we are going to... So the bottom one is an F, so we can remember that. So that should do it right there. So our trumpets and trombones. I'm actually going to move this up to the first trumpet right there. Let's hear what they're going to sound like together. There it is right there. That's it. That's it right there. Okay, guys, sit tight here because I can't. I was gonna try and go through the rest of the stream, but I can't do this anymore. This microphone is just too much. I'm gonna take just 2 minutes to switch my microphone around. Stay right there, and I will be right back. Oh my gosh, what a difference that makes. I can see my keyboard again. I just want to make sure that I've got it in the right spot here. I know. It's a lot of messing around, but you know what? You got to get it right, eventually. Oh, I hate that shadow, though. But I'm not going to worry about the shadow today. Actually, I might be able to use that to help. I don't know. Look, the point is, you can hear and I can see. And that is what's most important here, is that you can hear and I can see. So there you go. For the music stream, the microphone has to be on the other end of the desk. Now we know. All right. let's get back to it. Okay. So I think that's going to sound much, much better here. All right, let's take a listen here. Yes! Okay. Now, we need to worry about dynamics. So we need to do something about these dynamics here. Let's take a look here. Because this shouldn't be... So I'm going to start right here. Because that's nice and loud. Okay. I think I'm going to take... See, starting here. Let's mute you two. Okay, so if we mute you two, how will that sound? If we take away the clarinet as well. Take these two. So what measure is this? This is 28. So at 28, it's going to need to go back to where it was. Okay, so if we go over here to the step editor, and we're going to edit our mod wheel leading up to... Wait, what? Oh, because I got multiple things selected. That would make sense. Oh, whoa, no. I need to hit Shift, and hitting Shift will allow me to select. So that one's already selected. Okay, there we go. All right, so these I am going to pull down. And I should hear a noticeable difference here. So it was a little bit quieter. There was one that bothered, that first one though. That won't be too bad once we add everything else. Let's see if we can make a difference here. Let's bring you down. Okay, I really need to... Okay, hold on. Those notes, they need to be... They really need to be held out the whole duration. I don't know why I cut those notes so short. Okay. That French horn short as well? It was a little short on that first note. Yeah, that should help. That really needs to be... Give a nice little peak to it. Don't know why we don't have a nice little peak. That's a little better. Maybe a little bit smoother coming down. That's better. And then it gets louder. Okay. Okay, definitely sounding a lot better. Let's fix the trombone and tuba now. So everything up to 28. Bring it down. Same with the tuba. Everything up to whoa 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 whoa. I forgot to hit shift there. Everything up to 28. Bring that down. Actually, we may go ahead and just bring those down. Okay. All right. And okay, that's the tuba right there. Okay. Okay, now let's hear what it sounds like. And then it gets louder. Because we're adding more instruments at that point. See, how's that sound? I don't know. I don't know. That was a little rough. There's just something missing. Something. It might have to do. Let's take it one instrument at a time. Let's take a close look at everything. It really comes down to those trumpets. I think the trumpets are my problem here. That really needs to... Because that's bothering me. Because that needs to grow a little more. Let's bring it down after that initial and bring it back up. How's the horn sounding? Take a look at both of them on the piano roll. That one was a little short. Yeah, there were a few of them that were too short. Attention to detail. It's all about the details, guys. It's all about the details. Really stretch those out. Okay, let's take a look at the trombone as well while we're at it. Comparing the trombone and the trombone and the French horn. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't hold these notes out long enough. Oh, that's... Ah, I forgot that note followed the trumpets there. Actually, why am I comparing this? I really should be comparing this to the trumpets. That's why I should be comparing this to. That's way easier because it more closely follows the trumpets. Okay. Let's take a look at our trombone. It's just weak and Peter's. No. We need strong. We need strong crescendos here. And then a nice little... There. That sounds so much better. So much better. Okay. So... Bring that up. You're back, Pixel, and you're still lost. That's okay. Hopefully we can find you soon. Okay, there we go. How's our tuba? Tuba should be fine. I'm not worried about the tuba. Okay, let's listen to our entire brass section. Hopefully those little bit of polish there will do some good. there we go. Now let's listen to it with the whole thing. I might just give that to the flute. Okay. First of all, the piano, I do need something here on the piano. Maybe a... I don't know how I want to approach this on the piano. It's minor. Oh wait, but it doesn't start on this. Yeah, it does. Maybe I'll just do it simpler. I don't know. But that... It is major. Why am I playing that as minor? I'm having to really think about this. Oh, you see, I've told you before, I am not a maestro on the piano keys. I know what I want to play. Playing it is not easy. Let's cut the tempo in half. I can't follow that. Let's take it to 60. When you can't play fast enough to record it, you cut the tempo. And I'm even with that tempo, I'm already messing it up. Let's just do it with the flute and the piano. It's D. I mean, it's A. Okay. That is going to be hard for me to figure out or to do. I need more piano proficiency. I am going to be the first to admit that. But we'll do what we can about it. Okay. When the pressure's on, I can't do it. That time I forgot to put the foot pedal down. Okay, something's bothering me really quickly. Is that the right... I guess that is right. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's enough for a start. That is enough for a start. So let's edit the mistakes that I made there. Hey, Mop! How you doing, Mop? I'm sorry I missed your message there. You came in at probably one of the most difficult to sit through moments of this stream, which is me slowing everything down so that I can actually play the piano and trying to hack my way through it. But how you doing? How's life and things? I'm just hang on there, and I'll play you what I've done so far. Let me just get this piano part edited here. A little hesitation on that one. See, what were you supposed to be? You are wrong. Am I creating from? No, actually, this is the Song of Storms from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Doesn't sound like it, but that's because there's a little bridge here that I've created. And again, it's extremely slowed down, so it doesn't sound anything like Song of Storms right now. That last one was supposed to. It's supposed to be C. This was a mistake right there. That shouldn't even be there. That's why it was so quiet. Actually, I should just see what I've... what's the wrong note? Should be right there. Okay, and then we can take... Copy you over. And then chop you off there. And for the end, we're going to go... And we'll add a few extra notes in there as well. So... Okay, so we had my pencil tool. So let's get the E in there. And another D. And a more complete chord. Okay. And I believe we were at 90, so let's bring the tempo back up, and this is what we get. Okay, needs work. Let's listen to it from the beginning. So again, Mop, so I can show you what I've done, and so we can remember this is actually a fairly decent piece, and not the train wreck of a section that we're currently working on. Wait a minute, I forgot that I have the oboes and the clarinet. Do I have anything else muted? Okay, I don't have anything else muted. Here, I'll take it back here. There we go. You know, after adding that piano, it just doesn't work. I spent all that time working out that piano part, and you know what? It just doesn't work. That's what experimentation is all about. Just because you spent a ton of time on something, if it doesn't work, that's no reason to keep doing it. Scrap it and do something else. It hurts. I know. I've had to do this multiple times, but it's worth it to scrap it if it's not working. And that is what we're going to do. So I think we're just going to go. Yeah, let's just do something. Let's just do that. What did we have for the piano up here? So yeah, we're just going to do that. Except I need to have everything else playing so that I can actually play along with it. Yeah, that's why I went to there. C and an E. C and E. You got to remember that. Oh, wait a minute. I already had that last part recorded. Okay, last time. I forgot that the last part was already there because we're going to reuse that last part. Okay. I knew when I said last time that I jinxed myself. Okay, there were some issues in there, so let's figure that out. So I knew about that one there. Wait a minute. There we go. A little bit of hesitation there. We can fix that. Ah, that is handled differently. Okay, so we're gonna have to redo that. Wait a minute, what? Maybe we can just edit. Okay, yeah, we can easily edit this part. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Not quite what I was going for. Is that it? That's more like it. Okay. Okay, and this, just hold that out for a little bit because there was a little bit of a gap there. What else is wrong there? Something's going on there. First of all, let's join these two clips together. I think it's just because, yeah, I was a little early on these others, and then I was on time. So let's slowly bring these over to kind of bring it back in time. There, that's better. Let's see how that transition works. There we go. There we go. That's sounding better. That's sounding a little better. Okay. Now, let's see here. Still have issues with the section though. Actually, okay, that's not too bad. Now, last thing I want to do is, where is that that glockenspiel? We are going to take. Actually, let's just record it separate. Let's see, where does that start? Oh, it is there. Okay, that's why it was wrong. Okay, and is that? That's where we want to be, right there. Okay. All right, let's record that in. I think another problem with this section is these instruments right here are just a little bit on the harsh side there at the start. So let's take a look here at our step editor again. Let's re-record our mod data here, and let's make it a little prettier. What happened to you? We have a missing note. Why do we have a missing note? Is it missing on everything else as well? What happened? Oh, wait. Wait, what? I'm extremely confused right now. Is it on the oboe? There it is. But it's missing from the flute. Well, that was weird. Okay. So let's record this in. I'm just going to record the mod wheel data, which means I'm going to be adjusting how soft or intense the flute is playing. So give it a nice little crescendo there at the end, and this is what we recorded in this right here, which should have, I mean, you know what? I don't think this flute has mod wheel capabilities. Hold on a minute. Let me take a look at this. That's just legato. You know what? Forget that. Yeah, it's just... Okay, yeah, so it's just... It's controlled by the velocity, not the mod wheel. I should have figured that. Well, this is playing too intense, so let's bring the whole thing down on that. Actually, while I'm at it, why don't I just do it for all of them? Undo that change. We'll select all of them, because they're playing way too harsh. So let's bring the velocity down to make them a little prettier. And then we will take it down even further on that first bit. Let's see how that sounds. Should sound better. Much, much better. They were just playing way too harsh there before. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're getting there. We are getting there. It's taking longer than I expected to get this part done. Okay, I think we're ready to add percussion to this. And I think it's just going to be a simple timpani. So Perhaps something like that? Okay. Okay, there was one hit there at the end. This one right here, just a little hard. Let's bring that back a little bit. It was at max velocity there. Nice. I like that roll there at the end. Let us add a... let's go ahead and add a bass drum to that. There it is. Okay. We're just going to be gentle with this bass drum. Kind of messed that up there. Lost track of where we're supposed to hit. Okay, and I think for a snare, I am actually going to... I wasn't going to initially, but I think I might go ahead and do a... very gently. I don't know if I want that or not. I might take that snare out that I just put in. Yeah, I think I might... Where's that? I might just do a gentle roll there. Let's try that. That's better. That's a little bit better. It's subtle. I brought it back, so it's a nice. It adds to it, but it doesn't add too much to it, if you know what I mean. Let's take a listen to it. Yes, I like that. Okay, now that that's in there, I do need to adjust some more things in the brass, because the more I listen to it, the more I'm like, too intense here, not enough intense here. But we are almost done with this section, guys. It's close. It's close. And once we get done with this section, the rest of it should go by pretty darn quickly. We only have 40 minutes left in the stream. I can't believe it's gone by this fast. I still think we can get this done today, though. If not, might have to finish it next week. I know. But it's worth it. It's worth it to take a little extra time. What did Sonic 06 teach us? It's worth it to take a little extra time than you intended to finish it right, rather than push it out for a deadline. Because that's what Sonic 06 did. And it was terrible. Also, that's why E.T. for Atari was so bad as well. They had a ridiculous deadline, and yeah, we know what happened there. Landfill. Okay. Where were we? That's right, brass. Yeah, let's take a listen to that brass part again. Okay, so it's the part that's really bugging me here is it's just a little intense there on these. That's the initial thing that's bugging me, are those. Okay, then this right here is I did something here that let's see. Who's the worst offender? Who's the worst offender on that one? Okay, well, let's see. Let's go step editor. Let's just smooth you out a little bit. Okay, that's a little better. I think the horns are the ones. Wait a minute. There. Yeah, that right there is just a little intense. Let's bring it down just a little bit. Okay, how does that sound overall? That was a little intense there. That third one. Yeah, let's bring you back just a bit. Man, I might have done that a little too much. So the velocity here is affecting the attack or the see, what would you call it? My musical terminology is going blank right now. The accent. That's what I'm looking for. So it's the accent or that attack, the ta, that beginning right there. That's what the velocity here. So as the velocity goes more intense, you will hear a much harder attack. Like that's why. Actually, let's do the trumpet's a really good one to show. Where's my velocity tool? Or rather, actually, it's just easier if I show you actually on the keyboard. Notice when I hit it harder and then softly. That attack is based on how hard you hit the keyboard. And when I change the velocity on here, it's changing how hard it's hitting the keyboard right there. So just an explanation of what I'm fixing here. And then we grow, get more intense. Okay, let's listen to it and see if that fixed what I needed to. might have taken away too much. Now it's just like, it's kind of wimpy, can't hear it. Oh. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's bring your power back. Let's see. Yeah, I brought back too much. Actually, I think what needs to happen here, I actually may need to, let's see, let's go to the step editor. I may have taken it down too much here. Let's at least bring back the horns. I think the horns are the ones that really need to shine at this part. Bring this up a little bit on the trumpets. Let's go from here. Let's take a look again at these woodwinds here. Let's bring it up at the beginning just a bit because it's lacking all of a sudden. Now all of a sudden it's too much. Bring it down a little bit. What if we brought these violins back in? Yeah, what happens if we do that? Let's see here. Unmute. Maybe just take out those top violins that that's not bad. Okay. I still think here these something is wrong here. Something is just going wrong in the brass section here. It's not, it feels like they're holding back. Hold on, I need to close my eyes and just focus on this here. Okay, we're almost there. Now, just have one more thing that I have to do. And that is just flatten these little crescendos here just a bit. I'll do that as well there. Right there, okay. And the trumpet, you are a pretty bad offender here, so let's see. I'm just going to flatten these hills just a little here. Let's see how that sounds. Oh, that sounds much better there. I'm wondering if maybe... I think I'm going to add a piccolo. I always forget how to spell piccolo. It's either 2 C's or 2 L's. Let's see, woodwinds. It's 2 C's. I knew I had it. Looked wrong. There we go. Okay. Let's go with... Let's try that. Hey, Deku! I woke up early and is birthday for villager in your land about... Oh, cool. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so we are going to take the entire flute section, bring it up to the piccolo, name region, go to the piano roll, and much better. Much better. That, hey, Foxy and Falafel. How you guys doing? Almost fell asleep. You are very tired. Oh, well, I'm glad you guys made it. Towards the end of the stream, that's okay. You get to see us hopefully finish this out. I'm just really happy that, okay, that piccolo really fills up those upper registers and really helps out. I'm doing pretty good. We've had, it's been an up and down stream. Up and down as in we've had some successes and some, we'll call them frustrations, but we're working through them. Oh, Foxy, you've been here the whole time. I didn't even, oh, you were chatting earlier, weren't you? You just, oh yeah, there you are. That's right, I remember you, yeah, because you were talking about how the mic was cutting off. It hasn't been a very chatty stream, but that's okay. That just means you guys are relaxing and enjoying the music that I'm trying to pump out. Like the organist. I need to I need to take my head, cut my head off, and put it on the head of the windmill man as he's cranking that music box. I got to do that sometime. Okay. Yes, that helps. Okay, and let us. So we're going to go to tempo and. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to create a new point right here. There we go. Okay. And no. We're moving. Right about here. Yeah, right. What would you say? Right about there? Yeah, maybe. Not quite. Let's just take it a little bit. No. It keeps moving the whole thing. I just want to move the one point. There we go. Deku, you're sad a villager named Vladimir just moved into a plot you was hoping to give to either Ribbit, Tangy, or Kabuki. Whenever I see Kabuki, I just see I see this man at the police station. A guy in a Kabuki mask. Let me get this straight. You're saying a guy in a Kabuki mask stole your tiny robots? I know I've totally got the voice wrong, but anytime I see Kabuki, I think of Big Hero 6. Yes, there we go. So let's listen to that with the retard there. I like that. I'm going to have to change those timpani rolls, though, because I noticed the timpani rolls slowed down as well, which naturally they would. I'm just going to re-record that last bit. He is based on a Kabuki mask, actually. That would make sense. If there's a villager named Kabuki, he better be based off of a Kabuki mask. Okay, let's see. Let's find that timpani. So we shall, let's see here, just delete all of those and we will re-record that roll. Ribbit is a robot frog, and Tangy is a cat with a head as an orange? A cat with a head as an orange. That's just bizarre. Now that might have been a little intense. Those last two hits there. We'll just dial them back just a little bit. There we go. That is better. At what point do we want to go back? I'm not sure how long I want to hold that before we go back into. Hold on, let me think about this. Dun-dun-dun. Part of you wants to start your island over and look for only fruit animal villages. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Fruit animal villagers. That sounds insane. Okay. You know, I might just take it and slow it down just a little bit in order to... No, I changed my mind. Let's take it from this point and go back to 90. You know, in order to hear this, I think we're going to need to have the... Let's put this in. Because we're going to come back to this. But it's too soon if we do it here. Yeah, see, it needs to... This is tough. It would help if I go ahead and... Let's see, let's drag this piano out. Because the sudden cutoff is really messing with me. Maybe make the repeat of the main part a higher key. No, we're not going to do a key change. We are going to change that a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out when I want that to come in. Maybe cut that off right there. So I might just take the piano away there. Let's keep that for now. And we'll go forward and finish this out, and we'll figure out the transition after. So for this last part, this is ending up being a rather short piece. That's okay. Doesn't have to be long. Actually, you know what I do want to do? I know what I want to do. Let's bring the piano part back in. But let's have it up an octave. At least the first part. 2, 3, 4. So yeah. Yeah, that gives it a little. But does it work? I don't think it works. Well, let's. Where's my cello? Let's see, where did we have the cello here? Okay, that's where we have the cello. There we go. That's all I'm gonna do right there. Yeah, that's how I'll introduce the cello in, and then. Okay. All right, let's record that part in. Okay. And we'll copy that over in the viola. Actually, where does the... No, stop. Let's copy all of this over. Let's get rid of you. You're taking up space. No. Did I not hit copy? I didn't hit copy. Okay, copy. Paste. We're going to come in right there. Shorten. Okay. We can get rid of you guys. You guys. Wait. Oh no, I got everything. So this is going to come in. I guess I really didn't need to record all that cello. Here, we'll bring that back in. Hey, Zax! Hey, thank you so much for that sub. 8 months. Currently on an 8-month streak. Thank you so much for that. Where am I? That is the question, isn't it, Zax? That's the question we all have. Where are we? Where are we in this life? What is life? What is this existence? I'm trying to think of something witty, but it's not coming, so I'm just gonna end it right there. You guys figure out the witty for me. I'm going to get rid of that. This piano part right here can go away. Okay. I'm in danger. Why are you in danger? And we are, I know that seems sudden, but we're going to lead into it. Glockenspiel. Okay. Wait, what was it? Okay. It's A. No, Zax, I haven't refilled my bean supply. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow. I should be able to refill it tomorrow. So hopefully by tomorrow evening stream, I'll have beans. How do I want to put this up? You know what I should do? Hold on. Let me do a bunch of undos. Because I should have kept those around. Okay, let's take you. And I should be cutting and pasting, not trying to drag it over. Get rid of you. Paste in there. Let's go with this here. Let's take these three and that should be good right there. Okay, so we'll okay there. Done. Okay. What are you guys? And then we got to get our lead in with the cello. I just need to, because that other note is already there. So I don't know what other instrument I'm going to do that with. Wait. Where did my other note go? What? Oh, it started over there. Oops. I'll have to fix that. Which one's still missing? Viola's still missing. Okay, and bring you up. What else can play that little part? Because I like that. I like that lead in to the next part. Bassoon could play it, and the clarinet. Yeah, we'll bring you up here. Bring you up here. Are all of the yeah, they're all kind of. That was my own fault. Now I know better when I do that. Need to make sure not to split off notes that, you know, I desperately need. Yeah, we got those. The horn is missing. Okay, needs to go out here. I need more instruments to. Maybe I can have the. Let's see. What if I also get. Yeah, that might work. That might work pretty good. Okay. Not the trumpets. Not the trumpets. Now I think I'm going to take the piano off of that first part. Okay. Um, I'm out of time. And as much as I would love to, another half hour and we could finish this. Like, seriously, another half hour and we could finish this. But I do not have another half hour. So I'm going to have to end it here today, and we'll pick it up next week. We will pick this up next week, guys. And it might be a little bit of a shorter stream. That's okay. That's okay. We'll finish it off, and it'll give us a chance to actually, take time to go through it, maybe polish it up, maybe make a few extra changes. So, yeah, we will give this track one more week before we call it good. Because there's toward the end of this section right here, there are changes that need to be made. But yeah, we're gonna call it right there. Let's go through and let's listen to this and see what we've done so far. Okay. I know that it sounds rough, but it's because there's going to be a lot of things changing. It's not going to resemble that when we come back to it next week. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for coming out and spending an afternoon with me working on music. I'm really liking how this is coming. It's close to coming all together, though. It is falafel. It really is. I'm liking it so far. I know I've been saying that after every stream, but I am indeed liking it. We're going to put the finishing touches on it next week. In the meantime, though, guys, be thinking about what you want me to do next. Hop over to Discord. Link is down in the description if you want to join our Discord. Let me know what you want me to do next, because I'd like your input to see what song we shall cover on the next one. In the meantime, guys, just let you know we do these streams every Wednesday afternoon, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We also do a game stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays at 7 o'clock Eastern. Links are all down in the description. That is all on my Twitch channel. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for coming out, and I will see you next time.